Hello and welcome back to another episode of Good Evening KU. My name is Annie Bogart.
And I'm Catherine Galliani.
Catherine, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Annie. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great.
And you're doing great. And it's a great day because today, March 8th, is International Women's Day, which is always so exciting. We both encourage all of our viewers today, take a little extra time out of your day to thank a woman that has been impactful in your life. It's also a great day to reflect and educate yourself about powerful women all throughout history.
Absolutely.
And the impacts that they've made on different environments and societies. Great day all around. And the sun came out.
The sun came out today. We had absolute hailstorm 24 hours ago, and then we go straight into the sun coming out, and 75 the week before, and I think that just explains Kansas weather for everyone.
Yeah, I was really shocked. I really thought the beautiful weather next week was just end all. Here we are. It's finally spring.
Yes.
The little icy roads that I faced yesterday were not super fun. Another not super fun thing is that this week is midterm week. I'm hanging on by a thread. What about you, Catherine?
I'm hanging on by a thread. Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day. Spending some time at the library, and once we make it to Friday, we're smooth sailing, right, Annie?
Mine kind of starts on Thursday, so I'm smooth sailing Thursday after 12:15. But yeah, so this week kind of grinding at the homework and stuff, lots of hours at the library. But then after that, it is spring break, which is so exciting. Great break, and I think all of us students kind of need it. Catherine, are you going anywhere fun?
Yes, I'm going to Floribama for spring break.
So educate myself and the viewers on what Floribama actually is.
Floribama is quite literally the border of Florida and Alabama on the Panhandle near Orange Beach.
Okay, excited. Who are you going down with?
I'm going down with 7 of my friends, roommates included, 14-hour drive.
14 hours, okay. Are you more of the driver or are you more of a sleeper when it comes to long road trips?
I would say all of the above, but on this trip I'll definitely be a sleeper for the 14-hour drive.
I think that sounds like a safe role to take in that. I am actually going down to South Padre Island in Texas with a bunch of my friends, actually a bunch of KU students. There's going to be around 500 of us down there.
500, okay, so how does the lodging work for 500 people?
So we're actually doing this trip through a company, and so it's a really great deal. So the company actually rents out an entire resort for all of us.
Awesome.
So it's going to be so great to be on the beach, at the pool, going to go to a lot of concerts down there.
Great.
To be a really good break. Really excited to hang out with everyone down there. But yeah, super exciting. Something else we really want to say about spring break is that have so much fun wherever you go. Just always remember to be safe, especially if it's kind of in an unfamiliar place. But I mean, after we get back from spring break, it's like...
It's the end.
We're
nearing the
quarter.
end. Right, 6 more weeks.
That's kind of crazy. What is one thing that you want to accomplish when you get back from spring break for the end of the semester?
Sure, I think prioritizing my time just with school and the end of the semester and the gym and my social life, finding a good, healthy balance between all of those things is important to me. What about you?
Definitely. I think finding a balance is a really good word for it, which is something really difficult in college sometimes. That's definitely on my plan too, staying on top of my school and really just enjoying the moments that I have at KU here. But that's all we have for this week. Next, Bella and Margaret will be asking college students about their favorite junk food in Lawrence. Have a fun and safe spring break, Hawks.
I'm Bella.
And I'm Margaret.
And we're asking KU students what their go-to junk food is.
The answer may surprise you.
What's your favorite bar in Lawrence?
The Bowl.
Probably the Bowl. The Bowl.
Wheel.
Brothers.
Definitely the Wagon Wheel.
I'm gonna say Logie's on Mass.
By far the Hawk.
Okay.
Probably the wheel. Probably the wheel too. What's your go-to drunk food?
I do love a wheel pizza moment, but Taco Bell. Cheese quesadilla with chicken and jalapeno sauce.
What's your go-to drunk food?
I feel like it's so cliche with pizza. Yeah.
Has to be wheel pizza all the way.
Probably some Burrito King.
Tacos. Burger King.
Wagon Wheel Pizza, easily.
What is your go-to drunk food?
Also pickles.
What is your go-to drunk food?
want to say Wheel Pizza, to be honest.
Wheel pizza as well.
Burger King.
Cool Ranch Doritos. Gummy worms, gummy worms, gummy worms.
Do you prefer wheel pizza or sliced pizza?
Wheel, obviously. It's the OG.
Wheel pizza or sliced pizza?
Real. I don't even think I've had sliced pizza.
Missing out. Okay.
Am I actually? Is it good?
Okay, so you would say wheel pizza is better than sliced pizza?
100%.
Do you guys prefer the wheel pizza or sliced pizza?
Sliced pizza? I mean, sliced pizza?
Wheel. Pizza shuttles.
Okay. All right.
Fair enough. Bacon cream cheese.
Okay.
Bacon cream cheese. Bacon?
Okay, now, okay.
So you would say the wheel pizza is better than sliced pizza?
Without a doubt, wheel pizza is the best pizza in Lawrence. Even if I'm sober, the wheel pizza is the best pizza.
And then do you prefer wheel pizza or sliced pizza?
Oh, wheel pizza for sure.
Wheel pizza, but sliced is like pretty good too, but like
Okay, so is wheel pizza better than sliced pizza then?
100%. Yes.
Okay.
Because slice doesn't you can dip pizza in the ranch, then once you're done with the pizza part, you can take the crust, dip that in honey. What's better than that?
Very true.
true.
All right. Well, you heard it here first.
Wheel pizza is in fact better than sliced pizza.
Wait, I got one more thing to say.
Okay.
Mr. Journalism teacher, make sure you give these two girls an A.
Great job.
Put this in the end of the video.
Oh no, that's perfect. We should put it in
Thank you.
Lawrence is filled with many drunk food options after the bars. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Lane, and this is your Good Evening KU News Update of the week. Olathe East High School student Jalen Elmore has been charged with capital murder on Saturday. Elmore shot an administrator and the school resource officer on Friday morning at Olathe East and was also shot when the school resource officer returned fire. Students were evacuated and sent to nearby middle schools for safety.
Ochai Abaji has been named the Big 12 Player of the Year and received his first All-American honor. Abaji, the senior KU basketball player, was also named the preseason All-Big 12 Player in October 2021.
Calvin Ridley, a wide receiver for the Atlanta Falcons, has been suspended through the 2022 season for sports betting on NFL games. The National Football League announced that in its investigation, no evidence of coaches, staff, teammates, or other players were aware of Ridley's betting.
WNBA player Brittany Griner was detained in Russia over alleged drug charges. The offense can have a potential punishment of 5 to 10 years in Russian prison. As of now, her family is focusing on getting Griner out of prison and back to the U.S.
That's all for this week's news. Stay tuned for a sports update from Dylan and Mason.
Now they're beating us on the boards out there, guys. This is your territory, Grimson. Do your job.
Grimson.
Hello?
Hi, honey. What? Now? All right. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Hey, it's my girl.
You know, my daughter.
Love. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to this week's sports segment. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Mason. The Kansas Jayhawks faced TCU last Thursday, a very crucial game coming off a loss against TCU back on Tuesday in Fort Worth, Texas. KU needed to win this game to keep any hopes alive for winning the Big 12 title.
The Jayhawks started off really strong, taking a double-digit lead within the first 10 minutes. After some trash talking from TCU center Lampkin Jr., and Mitch Lightfoot was not putting up with it, dunking over the center and getting in his face, which earned him a technical foul, but nobody was really too upset about that call. TCU was not going down easy, though, rallying to end the first half, 35-35.
TCU kept the momentum going into the second half, taking the lead and holding on to it for a while, until Christian Brown made a three with under 9 minutes left in the game. KU held on to the momentum for the rest of the game with some key steals and three-pointers. KU ended up winning the game 72-68.
The NFL Combine was this weekend where the biggest college football stars put their skills on full display. They compete in position-specific workouts and drills for the NFL coaches to see their options before the draft in late April.
Christian Watson from South Dakota State came out looking to top other elite wide receivers, posting a 4.36 40-yard dash, a 38.5-inch vertical, 11-foot 4-inch broad jump, all at 6'4", 208 pounds. Jordan Davis from Georgia posted a 4.78 second 40-yard dash, which, to put it into perspective, no one over 340 pounds has ever run a 40-yard dash faster than 4.98.
Zion McCullen from Sam Houston State put up a 4.33 40, a 39.5-inch vertical, and an 11-foot broad jump at 6'2" and 199 pounds. Massive offensive tackle prospect Daniel Falele is heavier than any NFL player, weighing in at 384 pounds. He was by far the heaviest at the combine, and unsurprisingly, he pumped out 24 reps on bench press.
The Kansas City Chiefs have announced they will put a franchise tag on left tackle Orlando Brown Jr. The tag is set at $60.6 million, and the Chiefs have until July 15th to agree on a long-term contract.
Orlando Brown Jr. was drafted by the Baltimore Ravens back in 2018. He was drafted as their right tackle, but he wanted to play left tackle. The Chiefs gave up 4 draft selections, including their 2021 first round, to acquire Orlando Brown Jr.
Breaking news, Seattle Seahawks longtime quarterback Russell Wilson is a Seahawk no more. Today, the Seattle Seahawks came out and announced that Wilson will be going to the Denver Broncos.
This trade gives the already stacked AFC West another top 10 quarterback and threatens the Chiefs' chances at another Super Bowl and even the playoffs.
The trade includes Broncos quarterback Drew Lock, among other players, and a handful of draft picks. This trade is not yet official, but as Wilson still needs to pass a physical and drop his no-trade clause, but the trade will likely go through.
That's all for this week's sports update. We'll be right back with this week's pop culture update from Lauren and Maggie.
Why doesn't my skin look like theirs? Why is my nose so big? I'm never gonna look like those girls.
Kim Ye has officially ended things. A judge in a divorce case of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West has officially granted Kim legal separation from Kanye after he blocked the request due to concerns about shared assets. Kim has now dropped the last name West from her social media platforms.
We have more this week on celebrity engagements. First, Joey King from The Kissing Booth has announced her engagement to her boyfriend of 3 years, Stephen Pie, a film producer and director. Sydney Sweeney from Euphoria was also spotted with a large diamond engagement ring in Los Angeles. Sweeney has been dating her fiancé, Jonathan Davino, since 2018, but the couple has not made any public statements about the engagement yet.
On Friday, The Batman premiered, starring Twilight heartthrob Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne and Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman. The new superhero movie has already been a box office hit, earning $128.5 million on opening weekend, making the film the second most successful pandemic-released movie behind Spider-Man No Way Home, which earned over $260 million.
Actress Mila Kunis, who is an immigrant of Ukraine, and her husband Ashton Kutcher have created a GoFundMe page to support Ukrainians who have had to evacuate their country. The couple has announced that they will match up to $3 million towards housing and resources for affected Ukrainians.
On Sunday, longtime humanitarian and actress Angelina Jolie announced on Instagram to her 12.4 million followers that she's in Yemen working with UNHCR, the United Nations Refugee Agency, to support displaced families and refugees. She has posted numerous videos and pictures on her social media to highlight the increased refugee crisis that developed after the increased conflict in Ukraine. In her most recent post, she calls for political leaders to seek peace and to dedicate themselves to those in need, along with other efforts.
The Academy of Country Music Awards took place yesterday, hosted by Dolly Parton, Jimmy Allen, and Gabby Barrett. The award show featured performances by Breland, Thomas Rhett, Kelly Clarkson, and many more. Not only did Dolly Parton arrive at the award show in a black sequin fringe gown, but in classic Dolly fashion, she changed into a few other outfits, including a disco ball-inspired bodysuit she wore to start off the show. Chris Stapleton won Male Artist of the Year, Carly Pearce won Female Artist of the Year, and Miranda Lambert took home the award for Entertainer of the Year.
That's all we have this week for your pop culture update. We'll be back shortly with this week's weather with Aaron.
And welcome back to Good Evening KU. To start us off, you're looking at a live shot right now of Jayhawk Boulevard. And we had some interesting weather over the weekend, and we are still seeing some remnants of that on campus. We started off with rain, and that transitioned into some hail and some sleet, and that eventually transitioned into some snow. And at the moment, I think we accumulated about 1.5 inches, and you can still see some of that snow along the sidewalk there. And actually, we are not over with winter weather yet, so that'll take us into the headlines for this week. We are expecting more winter weather on Thursday, but thankfully, spring break is looking like it's going to be pretty mild. And at the moment outside, it is about 43 degrees, which is about our high. It is sunny and chilly, and the wind's coming out of the southwest. Kind of pay attention to that wind, because overnight we're going to see a low of about 27 degrees, but the wind is going to shift to come out of the north, and this is where we're going to get some of that cold air and some of that snow potential for Thursday. And specifically tomorrow, we're going to see the winds get stronger. They're going to shift to coming purely out of the north, about 13 miles per hour, and we're going to have a high of about 45. And starting tomorrow evening, we're actually going to be put under a winter storm winter storm watch, and that is going to last until Thursday night. And the winds are going to build up over Wednesday, and leading into Thursday night is our snow chance that we are seeing. Right now, it looks like majority of the snow is going to fall before noon on Thursday, and the National Weather Service is putting us anywhere from 3 to 8 inches of snow. Personally, I think because we're towards the south end of that winter weather band, we are more likely to see closer to 3, maybe 4 inches of snow, but it's going to stay cold. Travel is going to be a little bit hazardous, especially during Thursday and into Friday morning. So if you're traveling, be aware of that, especially as you're leaving for spring break. But like I said earlier, spring break itself, as we head into this weekend and to early next week, it's looking mild, it's looking sunnier. So hopefully this Thursday is the last of the winter weather that we are going to be seeing. That is all I have for a weather update. Thank you so much for watching Good Evening KU, and we will see you back in 2 weeks' time.